Now, I thought we could start with a small game. And it's called collaborative storytelling. Can you guess what it is?
It's like collaborate with someone else with telling the story. Like one person starts a sentence and the next person.
You're a smart kid. You're a smart kid. Yes. So I'll give you a sentence. It was a dark and stormy night.
And there was someone walking down the street.
I don't need you to continue my sentence. I need a new sentence. So and suggests that the sentence continues. So don't do that. Start a new sentence. It was a dark and stormy night.
There was someone walking down from the street, and unfortunately, it was raining. It was raining very hard.
He stopped under the shelter of a shop canopy.
Then he sees a house across the street.
Past tense. Then he saw.
Then he saw a house across the street.
In an upstairs window, a light was on.
He wondered, if I went there, I might be able to get some help.
He thought about this for a while, but considered that his appearance was so shabby that no one would open the door to him.
But he didn't have any other choices because he also left his wallet in his house.
So, much against his own will, drawn to the light, he crossed the street, trudged up a filthy flight of stairs, and tapped lightly at the wooden door.
Nobody answered at first, so he knocked several more times.
Eventually, he heard the shuffling of feet approaching the door.
Then the door creaked open.
The door opened, and he saw something that he had never seen in all his life.
It was a very misty creature, and even though it was right in front of him, it was very blurry.
He shifted his spectacles, his glasses, on his nose, adjusting them to see if his vision would improve. He took a handkerchief out of his pocket and rubbed his glasses, put them back on his nose, but still the creature in front of him was blurred and strange, and it emitted a dull glow, a kind of green fluorescence.
He thought for a moment, it's not Halloween yet.
No, it isn't Halloween, and this is planet Earth. So what could this creature possibly be?
He didn't believe in ghosts, but he was starting to. He was starting to.
Okay. However, he was very hungry, and he did need help. So mustered up all his courage and asked the question, "Excuse me, sir, excuse me, madam, excuse me, whoever you are. Please, I am desperately hungry. Have you any food to share with me?"
The ghost seemed surprised because no one had talked to him or her ever. So the ghost answered carefully, "You're not scared of me?"
To be truthful, said the man, I am a little scared. Your appearance is not something that I am accustomed to, especially your green glow. I have never seen any kind of creature that emits a light like the light that you are emitting. It's very strange. However, I am desperately hungry and I haven't eaten a meal for 3 days. And I saw your light on in this upstairs window and, well, I had to ask you if you could feed me, please. I think I would die if I don't eat now.
The ghost seemed glad that someone talked to them. So the ghost stepped aside and let him in.
The door swung closed by itself, and the man could hear it click shut.
The man turns his sight to the kitchen, where the table was set with delicious food and beautiful golden spoons and forks.
The green, glowing creature said kindly, if you care to step into my kitchen, into my dining room, you can help yourself to any of the food there. I have had this meal ready for 300 years, and no one has eaten it yet.
The man was glad that the ghost showed him kindness, and he said, I am very willing to do that. Then he stepped into the kitchen.
Ooh, dining room. I did say dining room. Okay, he stepped into the dining room. He took a seat at the head of the table and lifted a knife and fork.
The ghost sat at the seat that was facing his.
Okay.
Then the ghost,
the opposite end of the table, yes.
Yeah, also pulled up a knife and a fork.
He lifted the lid from a large dish, and inside the man could see the steaming contents. They emitted a delicious aroma of well-cooked meats. However, when he looked closely, he could see 2 or 3 toenails, human toenails, poking out of the surface of the stew.
The ghost also opened a lid of a champagne, which had dusts and webs on. Webs on.
I don't wish to be rude, said the man, but what is the meat in this stew? It seems that I can see human toes in the stew.
The ghost laughed and smiled at him. The ghost said, you see, I'm a ghost, and I
I think we've done pretty well already.